Amid the ongoing monsoon onslaught in Assam, flood woes are staring at people of large areas in Kampur as the floodgates of Kopili Hydro Power Project have been opened up. As per the latest reports, NEEPCO, which manages the Kopili Hydro Power Project, have opened the dam's floodgates to let out excess water that has gathered owing to the incessant rainfall that have battered most parts of the state over the last several days. As per sources, 7 gates of the dam have been opened, which is letting out heavy amount of water to the plain areas, raising concerns that several villages downstream may get heavily inundated as a result. Areas such as Bakulguri, Padumani, Kalani, Jamunamukh, Kachua, Kampur and Sangsoki are already under high risk of facing heavy flooding as a result of the excess water being let out from the dam. Meanwhile, water level of the Kopili River is also witnessing a significant rise owing to heavy rainfall and letting away of water from the dam.
বিভাগীয় অফিচাৰক মই অনুৰোধ জনাইছোঁ যাতে কলনীৰ পৰা যদি বকলগুৰি গৰাখহনীয়ালৈকে আপোনালোকে যদি আমাৰ মাতাউৰি এটাৰ ব্যৱস্থা কৰি দিব পাৰিলেহেঁতেন তেতিয়াহ'লে আমাৰ এইটো অঞ্চল বৃহত্তৰ এটা অঞ্চল কচুৱালৈকে আমাৰ এইফালে পানী সোমাই গৈ বৃহত্তৰ এটা এলেকাত বান প্ৰভাৱিত হয়। গতিকে আমি বিভাগীয় অফিচাৰক অনুৰোধ জনাইছোঁ যাতে আপোনালোকে আমাৰ এই মাতাউৰিৰ নিৰ্মাণৰ কাৰ্যটো যাতে সোনকালে কৰি দিয়ে যেন।
And joining me over the phone line from the news desk is my colleague Joydeep Hazarika. Joydeep, 7 floodgates of the Kopili project, it has been opened by NEEPCO. Now there is a flood scare that is going on. Of course, we know that there are several areas in the state of Assam which are already reeling under flood waters owing to incessant rainfall for the past several days now. Over to you, Joydeep, for a detailed output on this.
Well, yes, Amrita, see this, what is happening at the Kopili Hydro Power Project is something that happens every year. Mostly during these monsoons, excess water gathers at the reservoir of this Kopili Hydro Power Project, following which NEEPCO, which manages this project, they open the floodgates to let out the excess water. And what we have seen over the years is that every time water is let out, or this excess water flows downstream to areas in Kampur, in areas of Ojai, and heavy flooding happens there. And from the report that we have gathered, 7 floodgates of the Kopili Power Project have been opened up by NEEPCO. So one can only imagine the heavy rush of water that is taking place right now. And which is why the fear among the people who are living downstream in areas of Kampur, Ojai and other places, in Jamunamukh, a lot of places, several villages, people are now actually terrified because once again they'll be faced with heavy flooding. Last year we saw this area in particular witnessed very, very heavy flooding. Scores of people were displaced. They had to be taken to relief camps till the flooding had subsided. This year, again, a similar situation seems to be on the cards. People have requested the authorities to take some preventive measures, but how much can be done in such a short span of time, that is to be seen. As it has already been mentioned, the water level of the Kopili River has also risen exponentially, all thanks to this extra letting away of this excess water. And on top of that, we all know that heavy rains are battering all over Assam. In Guwahati, we have seen over the last couple of days what incessant rains have caused flash floods, and flash floods have been witnessed in other parts of the state as well, be it eastern Assam or western Assam, and even in areas of Nagaon and all. But the flooding that takes place owing to the excess water being let off from the Kopili, that is a very, very heavy flooding. It causes a lot of damage to livestock and property, something that the villagers have to contend with almost every year. But for now, let's see what the authorities do. Currently, a flood alert has been sounded in Assam in several districts. Already the flooding has been reported from several areas. However, what the experts are saying is this is just the initial phase, but because the monsoon is just catching up. In the coming 2-3 months, monsoon will be in its full swing, and that is when excessive flooding will be witnessed in several parts of the state, and that is when and people have to unfortunately brace up for that. Amrita.
Absolutely, Joydeep. Thank you so much for an overview on this story. Well, viewers, amidst the ongoing monsoon onslaught in Assam, flood woes are staring at people at large areas in Kampur as the floodgates of the Kopili Hydro Power Project, they have been opened up, and as per the latest reports we are getting, NEEPCO, which manages the Kopili Hydro Power Project, have opened the dam's floodgates to let out excess water that has gathered owing to incessant rainfall that has battered most parts of the state over the last several days now.